morning student. We saw some part of our second lesson, the sun, the moon and the earth. And before this period, we learned some important points of our lesson. The first point was the moon's motion. Then second point was given the geographical explanation. And then we saw eclipses. In the eclipse, we saw solar eclipse, partial eclipse and annular eclipse. How these eclipse occur and what is the reason behind that eclipse. Now in today's period we are going to learn the lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs when the moon enters the shadow of the earth while revolving around it. Lunar eclipse occur while the moon enters the shadow of the earth. When moon enters in the shadow of the earth, at that time we experience the lunar eclipse. At this time it is necessary that the earth is between the sun and the moon, and to the occurrence of the lunar eclipse it is necessary that the earth is between the sun and the moon. Earth is between the sun and the moon, and all three of them are in same plane. And the one more necessary thing for the occurrence of the lunar eclipse is the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same plane. It is necessary that three of them are in the same plane. On a full moon day, the moon's path of revolution passes through the thick shadow of the earth. Lunar eclipse occur on a full moon day. Always lunar eclipse occur on a full moon day, and the moon's path of revolution passes through the thick shadow of the earth. On a full moon day, the moon's path of revolution passes through the thick shadow of the earth. If the moon is totally hidden within the shadow, and while revolving around the earth, if the moon totally hidden within the shadow, within the earth's shadow, we see a total lunar eclipse. At that moment we see a total lunar eclipse. And if only a part of the moon is in the shadow, and if only some part of the moon is in earth's shadow, at that time we see a partial lunar eclipse. If the total moon comes in the shadow of the earth, we see total lunar eclipse. And if some part of the moon occur or come in earth's shadow, at that time we see partial lunar eclipse. Here it is given in figure 2.8. Try this. Arrange the materials used for the solar eclipse demonstration earlier as shown in figure 2.9 and try to understand how a lunar eclipse occurs. Here a figure of lunar eclipse is given. This is sun, earth, here is moon, is our moon. This is total lunar eclipse, and this is partial lunar eclipse. In this figure, you are seeing this is sun, this is earth, and this is the two figure of moon. In one figure we are seeing the total lunar eclipse, and in other figure we are seeing the partial lunar eclipse. When the shadow of the earth falls on the moon totally, means when the moon totally came in the shadow of the earth, at that time we experience total lunar eclipse. And when only some part of the moon occurs in the shadow of the earth, at that time we experience partial lunar eclipse. In this way, these two eclipses occur. Use your brain power on the day of solar eclipse. In which part of the earth will it not be seen? Can we see total and annular solar eclipse on the same occasion? Why is an annular lunar eclipse not seen? Which eclipse will you see from the moon? Why are solar eclipses caused by the other planets not seen from the earth? Here are some questions given to use your brain power. Try to find out the answers of these questions. Think about it, when solar eclipse do not occur on a new moon day, does it mean that the moon does not have any shadow at all? Now here characteristics of solar eclipse and characteristics of lunar eclipse are given. Characteristics of solar eclipse. A solar eclipse occurs on a new moon day but not on every new moon day. Solar eclipse occurs only on new moon day but not on every moon day or every new moon day. If and only if the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line, the solar eclipse occurs. Then when we see the solar eclipse is possible to occur if and only if the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same plane and falls in one line. Mean when the sun, the moon and the earth falls in the same plane and are in the same line, only on that day, on that full moon day, we experience the solar eclipse. The maximum duration of a total solar eclipse is 7 minutes and 20 seconds, means 440 seconds. The maximum duration of a solar eclipse is 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Then characteristics of a lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs on a full moon day but not on every full moon day. lunar eclipse occurs only on a full moon day but not on every full moon day. A lunar eclipse occurs if and only if the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line. When does the lunar eclipse occur? The lunar eclipse occurs if and only if when the sun, the earth and the moon are in the same plane and falls in a same line. The maximum duration of a total lunar eclipse is 107 minutes. The duration of a total lunar eclipse is only 107 minutes. Eclipse, an astronomical event. A solar eclipse or lunar eclipse is just an astronomical event. We enjoy the solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, but it is just an astronomical event. There is nothing auspicious or inauspicious about these events. These events are not auspicious or inauspicious. It is just a result of the sun, the earth and the moon being in specific position. The lunar or the solar eclipse occurs only when the earth, the sun, the earth and the moon falls or being in a specific position. There is a lot of curiosity about eclipses because an eclipse is not a regular occurrence, and many people have a lot of curiosity about the eclipses because eclipse is not a regular occurrence. For scientists working in the field of astronomy, eclipse and particularly total or annular solar eclipses present great opportunities for study. The scientist working in the field of astronomy, for the persons or for the scientist who works in a field of astronomy, it is a great opportunity. It is a great opportunity to saw the eclipses, particularly total and partial solar eclipse. Scientists from all over the world make it a point to visit the location where such events are going to occur. Scientists from all over the world. Scientists from all over the world make it a point. They use that point to visit the locations. They went to visit that locations where such events are going to take place. Means they went to visit that places where these eclipses are able to see. They carry out elaborate studies of eclipse condition and then they made a deep study of eclipse condition. During a period of a solar eclipse, a large number of birds and animals get confused due to the untimely darkness that sets in. And during the period of the solar eclipse, many birds and animals get confused due to the ultimate darkness, that sets in. As this is an event that does not suit their biological clock, their response to the event is also unusual. And this event means the event of the solar eclipse does not suit their biological clock, and hence their response to the event is unusual. Try to observe the responses of the birds and animals at the time of such events and record your observation. You should try to observe the responses of birds or animals at the time of the solar eclipse and record your observations. Always remember, while observing a solar eclipse, it is necessary to view the sun disk through dark glasses or special goggles made for that purpose. If you want to observe the solar eclipse, then it is very necessary to view that sun disk through the dark glasses or special goggles made for that purpose. Otherwise, its intense light of the sun can be harmful to the naked eye. If you watch the solar eclipse without the dark glasses or special goggles, then it is harmful for you. Do you know? Do you know accumulation and transit? Lake eclipse, some other specific conditions occur with reference to the sun or the moon. Just like the eclipses, some other specific conditions occur with reference to the moon or the sun. These are called occultation or transient respectively, and these are called as occultation or transient. Occultation occurs with reference to the moon, whereas the transient is associated with the sun. Occultation occurs with the reference to the moon, and transient is associated with the sun. Occultation, this is a typical event occur in space. This is a very typical rare event which occurs in a space. The moon revolves around the earth. We know very well that the moon revolves around the earth. While doing so, it obscures a star or a planet, and that celestial body appears to hide behind the moon. While revolving around the earth, the moon obscures a star, on a planet, and that celestial body appears to hide behind the moon. This is called occultation. The total solar eclipse is actually a kind of occultation. The total solar eclipse is like kind of a occultation. During this, the sun disk gets hidden completely because of the moon. In the period or in the time, at the time of the solar eclipse, the sun disk totally get hidden completely because of the moon. Transit, if an inner planet like Mercury or Venus comes in between the line of the earth and the sun, a transit occurs. A transit occurs when if any inner planet like Mercury or Venus occurs or comes in between the line of the sun and the earth. At that time, a small dot appears to move across the sun disk. Transient is a type of a solar eclipse. And at that time, a small dot appears to move, occurs the sun disk. It occurs the sun disk. Transient is a type of a solar eclipse. It is a type of a solar eclipse. Here we finished our first lesson. We finished our second lesson. And today's homework for you is complete question number 2 and question number 4 in your notebook. Complete question number 2 and question number 4 in your notebook. And in our next period, we will take the answers of question number 3. Thank you.